Hello, welcome to my corner. Yay, my meditation corner. I'm so glad that you are here. I know I say this every day, but it's so true. I'm really excited about today's meditation and wisdom circle. Wisdom circle is something that I've been doing for a long time, and usually I do it with a group. And I thought, this is really what it is. We're getting our daily dose of wisdomness, and we're getting centered and prayed up and ready for our day, and we're making transformation. So it's our morning prayer and wisdom circle. I'm so glad that you are here. So we're continuing with our theme of forgiveness. And last night I was teaching a meditation class, and we did the loving kindness meditation, which we're not going to do today. We're going to do something else, but that's okay because we're not missing out on anything. So this forgiveness is a journey. That's what we talked about. We ease into forgiveness. And I think we've made a pretty good case on why we need to forgive is because it keeps us separate from living in our fullness, carrying around the unforgiveness. But one question always comes up, and it even comes up for me. What about setting clear and decisive boundaries? So I had a conversation with God today. I like the G word. I've had a couple of dear friends say to me that the G word makes them pucker a little bit because I know that we've been injured a lot by our church and by our spiritual upbringing, but it's natural for me. I encourage you to use any word that makes you feel like you're connected to life and to source. So I'm having this conversation, and I said, well, what about boundaries? We need to set boundaries. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you allow people to continue to do injury. It doesn't mean that what they did, if they did wrong, is all of a sudden okay. And what Source said to me is it was more like a feeling picture of you walk with God, you walk with Source, and there is this energy around you that is a boundary. Because when you're walking with me, that's what God said to me, when you are walking with me, you are confident. I want you to think about the energy that you put off, right? The energy that I put off. Are we walking around like this with our shoulders down? Who told you, who do you think you are? Was it your society? Was it society? Was it a parent? Was it a sibling? Was it a teacher? Was it a coach? Who said to you, who do you think you are? Who told you that you were too big for your britches, right? That causes us to do this. It's wounding. We're going to remove that from our consciousness today. This is what our prayer is. We are removing that. I know who I am. I am a child of the Most High. And so we roll our shoulders back, and God just said, you walk with me. This is a very practical thing. I'm not talking about wishful thinking and walking into traffic without looking both ways. You know, my daughter's getting ready to go to college, and we're going to have this talk about walking with confidence, paying attention to your surroundings, right? So it's a very practical thing. And God said, if you are waiting for someone to injure you, good morning, if you are waiting for someone to injure you, then the law, according to the law of life, then that's what will happen. And I was like, oh, I guess God told me this morning. So we walk with the divine. It's a very practical thing to do. We know who we are. And in that, there is this natural boundary. There is no need to protect myself from being injured because I am no longer expecting injury. I have a power that moves up through me and sets this beautiful boundary for me. It is a very practical thing to do. Now, this is the next thing I heard, that there are people who don't want us to be our best selves and do not want us to be confident. I know that that is part of the reality that you may be living in right now. And so this is a challenge. Those people are your teachers. They are teaching you about freedom. They are teaching you about the freedom that you deserve. and the freedom that you want. And let me tell you, you do not have to ask anybody's permission to be yourself. You do not have to ask anybody's permission to walk in confidence. You don't have to ask anybody's permission to do the thing that is written on your heart to do. If you are waiting for permission, you're going to wait forever. It is not theirs to give. You have already been given the permission. God is already with you. Your angels are already around you. You have everything that you need to do the thing that you are meant to do, to be the person that you are meant to be. And so that's going to be our prayer today. We're going to shake off all of the naysayers. We're going to shake off the people who keep thinking, who does she think she is? Who does he think he is? We're letting those people go. We're practicing the forgiveness. I don't hold any animosity towards them. This is what we're still working with, practicing the presence, and we're still on the chapter of love thy neighbor. Everybody take a deep breath. Sigh it out. It's a good morning, right? It's a good morning. There is only one self. The injustice that I am doing to another, I am doing to myself. The lack of thoughtfulness that I show to another, I show to myself. In such recognition, the true meaning of doing unto others as we would have them do unto us is revealed. And so what I am saying, hello, we have somebody joining us for the first time. What I am saying is that, yes, we're going to let the naysayers go. We're going to let the past injuries, we're going to let them go. We're going to walk in confidence. We're going to walk with our source. We're going to do the thing that we need to do. And the people that come to get in our way, the naysayers that say, who do you think you are? We hold no animosity towards them. We don't complain about them or criticize them, because if I'm doing that to them, I am doing it unto myself. There's actually something that's happening in the subconscious mind. Everything that you say your subconscious mind accepts as true for you. So what's beautiful about this teaching is that it's thousands and thousands of years old. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And we know from our modern science and studies that there's something going on in the mind that really does believe if I'm doing something to you, if I'm saying something to you and about you, I believe it about myself. It becomes true for me also. And so there's an energetic dynamic. Remember, our teaching is take care of yourself first. Self, family, community, world. Even if you're a mom or a dad, you take care of yourself. You take care of your inner self. You take care of your own confidence, and your child will grow up in confidence. You walk with God, your child will walk with God. You don't tell them to do it first. You do it. Yes? Yes. It's good stuff, right? It's really good stuff. There is nothing that can stop you except for you. And we're getting out of our own way. You guys ready? I'm ready. All right, so let's get centered, and we are going to do our meditation prayer on healing, wisdom, love, and forgiveness. You can have your feet flat on the floor. Go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to sit with my legs crossed in my giant meditation chair. And let's take 3 ha breaths together so that we can unite in energy. Everybody inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, and exhaling. Ooh, I'm feeling it today. In your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that you're walking down the street. Any street that you choose. And in your mind's eye, you're walking tall and straight. Your shoulders are back, your chest forward. You are walking with purpose and with confidence and with joy. And in your mind's eye, there is this field around you, this this energy around you. Only people who are in alignment with your good can enter into this energy. All the negativity just moves out of the way because you walk with the Most High. You know who you are. And so as you walk down the street, you meet the people who are evidence of your demonstration that you're making for yourself. In other words, you meet the people who are most likely to help you, to support you. And we let the people go who don't want to come with us on our journey. They don't have to understand what we're doing. We let them go with love. We let them go to wherever they need to go because there is a promise written on my heart. And I have a great, good life to live. And so, God, we give you thanks. We give you thanks for this teaching this morning. We give you thanks for your love, for making the way clear. Knowing that when we do have opposition that comes into our life, we know that you are with us. We know that you are with us and that you are going to help us overcome the obstacle, move through the obstacle with grace and with ease. Because there is only one power in the world and we are in alignment with that power. And that power goes before me, making the way clear. That power surrounds me and it blesses everyone that comes into my energy field. God, we are knowing your strength in our life and we are knowing that this is practical. To live in the power and the presence of the Most High is the most practical thing that we can do. We live in love and generosity, and we are knowing that our good multiplies threefold, that everything that we do for another multiplies threefold. It comes back to us overfilling and spilling with good. And so there is no need to fear. There is no need to fear the past because we know that all the things that the people said about us and to us that was hurtful and harmful, we declare that a lie. We know that we are children of the Most High. We know that we are powerful and power-filled. We are living in love. We have clear and decisive boundaries. And when we hear the truth, we know the truth. And so anybody that comes and says anything that is negative, that tries to put us down, it just bounces off the barrier. And we give thanks. We give thanks for this strength. We give thanks for this knowing. We give thanks for the life that we are, the life that lives through us and moves through us, knowing that as we heal ourselves, the family heals, the community heals, and the world heals. Thank you. Everybody take a deep breath. Sigh it out. Taking all of that energy, bringing all of that energy back with you into your day. It's going to be a good day, right? I know you got things to do. You have dragons to slay. We're going to bless. Our homework for today is whenever somebody comes into our world and says something like, who do you think you are, or a version of it, or why are you doing that, or they're giving you an attitude, you're just going to bless them. You're going to say, thank you, because you just reminded me about how powerful I am. The only reason why people tell you stuff like that is because they're afraid of how powerful you are. So that's all they're doing. They're just reminding you of your own power and grace and good. And I can go on, but I'm not, because we got stuff to do. I will see you Monday morning, 6 a.m. for more prayer and wisdom. And maybe I'll see you on the weekend too. You never know. All right. Have a wonderful day. Bye.